Welcome West Fork Whiskey fans. Thank you for joining us. We are going to talk about your quarantine elixir mixers that we created today. They have launched from this morning, have done very well, and we have two different styles, some that are more cocktail forward and some that are more whiskey forward with your old-fashioned bases. So featuring 6 different whiskeys we have in-house. They are no alcohol added, so you do have to buy the whiskey bottles separately from the elixir mixers. But this is a way for you to be able to create our loved cocktails here at home while we are contained. So we're going to start off with doing the old-fashioned ones. You're going to get a lot more quantity out of here because you're going to use less syrup, but this is on your own taste. So you want to start off with either a 1/4 ounce up to a 1/2 ounce and build from there. If you desire more, that's on your own palate. We're not going to judge you on that. So we have 3 styles going. We have a signature old-fashioned that's using our in-house B Street Blues, which is a high-ride bourbon. We have the Cooper's Oldie, which is accenting the single malt whiskey that we just released this past weekend. And then we have the third base, which is our beloved old-fashioned that tastes very similar to a Manhattan that we launched during Valentine's Day with our Apple of My Rye, which is a rye whiskey finished off in an apple cider cask barrel. So going through, you're just going to add your whiskeys to it. 2 ounces is recommended for each one of the things. You can add the ones that I recommend online, or you can play around with ones that you have at home. We would prefer you buy our bottles, but in time of crisis, we're not going to judge you either. So, going through, I messed that up. Apple My Rye, 2 ounces with lovely gold label. Single malt whiskey for the Cooper's Oldie. And 2 ounces of our B Street Blues for our signature old fashioned. Now these elixirs already have the syrup and the bitters added into them. The bitters have infused over time, and then we've also put lovely citrus peel in there to let those oils infuse in there as well. So I got the signature old fashioned, use my jigger, and go a little more than 1/4. I'm going to do the same with the other 2. So Cooper's Oldie. And then the third base. So these 3 cocktails are mixed cocktails. A little more gentle mixing, helps keep that whiskey prominent within the cocktail. Just recommend about 20 rotations through. Finish off with a little citrus peel. All right, scoop Elixir cherry in there. And then our signature old fashioned. And then you can finish off the same with the third base and the Cooper's Oldie exactly the same at home. So you guys enjoy. That's it.